Hey guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. What? Where are we? Oh my gosh, I am so happy to say that you are in my house with me in my new studio. Yes, I am back home. This is it. Over. I don't care if my husband wants to sell this house one day, I am coming with it. Yes, the new owners will have a human that comes with them. It has been a year in the making, but we are in. It's amazing. We are loving it. We're enjoying every minute of being in this beautiful, beautiful home. I have now set up this studio. There's still more to do. I want to put more up, you know, I've got more of Olivia's albums I want to put up on the walls over here, and on this side I've got a whole storage unit of boxes on that side, and just bits and pieces. I will do a tour, I will do a home tour, I will do a house tour, I'll do a studio tour. I'm just so excited to get content out, just start smashing it out, you know. I've been doing this for 12 years and I just feel so refreshed, like a fresh start, you know, all over again, like as if I just started YouTube, and that's such a nice feeling. So straight up, I would like to thank today's video sponsor. And if you did follow my vlogs, Mum and I had just got back from America 2 weeks ago. My God, it feels like we've been back for a month. It felt like we were gone for 6 months. If you saw those 3 vlogs, thank you so much. We did a quick stop in Beverly Hills. We stayed there just to sort of decompress for 3 days together. And I managed to see FASHIONPHILE's selling boutique inside Neiman Marcus. If you saw that vlog, thank you so much. I truthfully almost cried. I think it was just such an emotional, overwhelming feeling, because if you've followed my channel, okay, 12 years, I have blogged for this company from day dot, okay? Sarah and Ben had just started pretty much. I think they had moved from eBay into their own e-commerce website and were growing from there. And now look, I tell ya, I am just so incredibly proud. So they are the sponsors of today's video, and there are 2 more videos to come. But I am just so honored to be part of their success of their resale luxury consignment boutiques. So in honor of that, I am drinking my water out of my flask. I don't have the top to it. I just ran and grabbed this as is. Okay, let's get into it. Straight up, this guy. So I'm going to walk you through the steps as well. Consignment, resale of luxury goods. Don't get me started. It is the #1 question I get. Obviously, blogging for these guys for so long and talking about them, it is the #1 question I get. How do I resell my items? If I want to part with an item, how do I resell it? Where do I resell it? How can I get most of my money back, and or possibly sell it for more than what I paid for it? This is so incredibly important nowadays. COVID has changed everything, okay? Everything. Or obviously inflation, possible recession, yes. However, in some sectors, especially consumerism for luxury goods, you may or may not have heard this swirling around, especially with the price increases. So price increases on each house, inflation across the board. It obviously has to happen after any situation economically like this pandemic has set everything back. They have to then create inflation. That is just economics. Thus, resale of your items goes up. Simple as that. Buy it, own it, sell it, your resale goes up. I'm not suggesting you'll make profit, but I'm saying that you can come back with a really good taking on resale, if not break even. So if you are not online as a reseller or as a luxury house, i.e. high Chanel, you're already on the back foot. So what is phenomenal about these resale companies is that, especially a company like this, a FASHIONPHILE have pretty much, I swear, hand on heart, new to near new to excellent items. Their percentage, if you were to look like, you know, they're like not so good, not very good, or, you know, they don't have a lot of vintage items, okay? They're really stocking pretty much new items that people are just selling on because they're like, look, I bought a Chanel handbag, but I want to invest in Hermes. I got offered an Hermes handbag. I can't afford both. Boom. So they move their Chanel handbag onto FASHIONPHILE. They either consign it, you can buy it outright, so they make you an offer and they'll just buy it straight off you. It will be a little bit less. You can also get store credit, which means you keep the money in FASHIONPHILE and then you can buy something else. It gives you a percentage plus if you do that. Ding! Always helpful if you want to keep shopping, Jerusha. But honestly, that is one thing I will say about this company. And when I started with them, I was like, the quality of these items, honestly, hand on heart, I'm not coming at you with the baloney. It is unbelievably good quality. When they say new, when they say gifting, giftable, it's straight off the shelf. Basically from the boutique, straight off the shelf. No wear, no damage, no smell, nothing. So the quality of these items you know that are coming are exactly how they're stated. So this, get to the point, Jerusha. So this is how it comes. It will be wrapped in the FASHIONPHILE paper. Used is the new, see? Get on it, you get your FASHIONPHILE nail file thing. And that is a FASHIONPHILE box. In here, this story goes, I had this bag. This might be the trend of this year. Jerusha had this bag, sold this bag, and wants it back now. I had this bag. However, I had it in a different size. So this is how it will come. The listing will state what it has. So this had its box, FASHIONPHILE pop, every bag, advertising, in a FASHIONPHILE dust bag, which is really, really good quality. So if you have another bag, luxury bag that doesn't come with a dust bag, you can keep these and use these for that bag. But usually they will pop it in their dust bag, and then if the listing states it comes with a dust bag, it should be inside. So the item I picked up from FASHIONPHILE is the the Montaigne BB. So I had the MM of this, I had the Montaigne MM, and yes, as so many of us say, I loved it. I definitely feel like in the luxury community now, if we say I loved it but I parted with it, it's not such a big deal anymore. Probably about a year or 2 years ago it became like, you said you loved it and then you sold it. Now it's like people will start to get it. These are really, really expensive handbags. I moved and parted with a lot to buy my blue Kelly, okay? It's not every day you're just gonna drop $16,000 on a handbag. And that's the way it's going, I think, you know, people are understanding that we say things like I sold this to, you know, fund this handbag or fund this, or, you know, get new Cartier, which I did, or a new Rolex or VCA or things like that, because money don't grow on trees, girl. If it does, dang. So just getting it out, you have your FASHIONPHILE authenticity card and the little clip, like security clip. You cut that off. You're keeping it basically. You're keeping this on, and then if you're not happy with it, I think you have return or exchange. I can leave all the details below. So as I said, the listing states what comes with it. So this one did come with the original dust bag, which they just fold up down inside. So that is nice to know. The Montaigne is stunning. This is such a stunning bag. It is offered in this canvas. It is offered in the Empreinte, I think, and then they did it in, I don't know if they did it in the new large logo Empreinte, but it is such a stunning bag. And what I mean by that is this is canvas, but it is not drill lined. So what I mean by that is, like a Speedy, your internal is a reverse canvas line. This is a microfiber lining, so it is so soft, it is so beautiful. You can see it there. It's got almost like a plum sort of aubergine. It's just so pretty. It comes with a matching canvas non-adjustable strap, but I really like that. There's no buckle, doesn't get caught in your hair. It's a perfect length, and I am tall. It has the 2 clasps on it that you can see there, beautiful and shiny. The detail on this bag is beautiful. You get a clochette which has the keys inside of it, because you can lock this bag on the interior pocket. So if you were traveling, wanted to keep your passports, your wallet, things like that, you have the lock here on the side, and then you can use your keys to lock the center compartment, which you can see there. But there is the lock here, so you flip the tab, the little tab in vachette over, and you can put it in and pop the lock on it, and that way it's sealed and safe for travel. So if you are not going to use this bag for travel, like I am not, you can just leave this compartment open. It's super handy like that. That's what I did with the MM. And this BB is big enough. Here it came with all of its cards and textile cards, but this little and textile card, this little pocket is big enough to fit, you know, your keys. Maybe this is my 6 key, my 4 key, and it can fit down in there perfectly. My car key could fit down in there perfectly, and just leave that open so you can access. It has a slip pocket on the back here, which you can see, which has the made in vachette tab there. And then on the opposite side, it has 2 flat pockets. And then obviously the main compartments are very generous storage compartments, which you can see there. It is such an easy bag to use. The in and out of it is just so easy, and I'm really all about ease with 2 little kids. And it's just one of those bags. I loved my MM. I'm probably a little bit bigger for the BB in that sense, but it's much sort of handier size to sort of get around. So I just showed you putting my 4 key in the center compartment. I have a few things here. So here's my mini pochette. We'll put that in the center compartment at the back. We'll put my wallet. I have my zip Chanel. We'll put that in the front compartment like so. Here is my car key on a luggage tag. I'll put that in the middle compartment with my keys. I don't have a bag for my sunnies. That's really not good. I'll slip them in a pocket. I'll slip them in the back pocket, even though that's kind of a waste of space. My double facets mirror, ding, linked below. Always recommend it, trust me. Everyone's like, oh my god, I got that double facets mirror from Chanel, and it's literally life. Phone, we'll just pop that in the main compartment. Also AirPods, we'll pop that in the back, and that's pretty much it right now. Look at that. Look at that. If you've ever seen such beautiful organization, this bag, oh my god, I'm gonna cut the tag off and use it straight away. We have room in the studio to stand back and do mod shots. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be home. I hope you guys like my studio. It's kind of a work in progress in the sense of I got this desk and I'll probably change out chairs, I'm not quite sure. So there we go, there's the strap-on non-adjustable as I said, but I will stand up and show you. Ooh, yes, look at Chico, we got a full body shot. Look, this just shows how big we are, guys. Love it. So this is handheld, just hand holding it in my hand. This is crook of the arm. So probably comparable, sort of a little bit smaller, probably the ratio of my Speedy 25, a little bit, you know, tighter, I'd say, less bulky on the side, which is quite nice. But that works, that's fine, we can access that easy. And then this is our shoulder strap, again, non-adjustable. Some people do have issues with the handles flopping out or flopping in. It never ever bothered me on the MM, ever. It doesn't annoy me. I didn't even think about it being to cross over or grab it or anything. But I will tell you, if it does annoy you, simply get the handle, push the middle pocket away and slip it inside. Like so on each side. And boom, your handles are gone. So there you go. So cute. Dang, I can crossbody it. Probably might, yeah, be a bit high. I'd still do it, but I do anything. I don't really care about my height, being like nearly 6 foot, but yes. Oh my God, I love having the Montaigne back. This is a great bag, guys. If you have thought about it, go in, try it on 100%. And if you like it and you want to save a little bit, they're right here, okay? They're right here, guys. Right here. Okay, that is number 1. This is number 2. It did not come with its shopping bag. I do not think any of the listings on FASHIONPHILE come with the shopping bags. I think they just keep it really clean and, you know, say the accessories if they come, i.e. dust bag, things like that. But not the shopping bags, obviously, that could become really grubby. But this one, I just popped in a shopping bag to make it, you know, dang, look a little bit cute. However, it did come with everything else. Here is its FASHIONPHILE dust bag. Here is all the paperwork that will come with all of your purchases, okay? Inside, everything schmick beautiful, all of the paperwork, return paperwork, things like that, proof of authenticity. Everything you have a question about, it will be there. And if it's not there, guess what? 24/7, 24-hour support on their website, their number, everything. So this little guy, listen, okay, it was an impulse buy. It was an impulse buy. I had credit on the site. Here we go, the sticker is even still on it. I had credit on the site from a sale. I didn't take the sale, I just put credit. And truthfully, it was an impulse buy, okay? An impulse buy because it's kind of sitting behind me as well. But I have seen this so many times. I have seen this lately so many times, and not only did I want to, you know, touch it and feel it and see the handle, I've seen it in boutique. I saw it in Beverly Hills, actually. Shout out to my subbies. I saw 2 of my subbies there, and they were having a look at this one with, I think it was the Métier d'Art or 22K that had like the gold imprint with the Chanel. This is just a classic. So the mini rectangular flap with the new top handle. This is obviously so revolutionary for the brand to do something like this, to pop a top handle on a somewhat classic style, I guess you could say. But it's just taken off like gangbusters because so many people want to be able to just pick up their bag without sort of grabbing it by the hand and possibly scratching it. But it is so gorgeous. So this was in, let's see if the tag says, so this was in excellent condition. So it wasn't even in new condition. However, I can tell you, this bag hasn't even been used. If anything, I think the listing said 1 mark on the bottom. Yeah, like 1 scuff on the bottom, okay? Really, you can probably rub that out with just the oils in your fingers. It said excellent condition, comes with dust bag and box, which you saw and you just saw. It is the Chanel lambskin quilted mini with top handle in champagne gold hardware. So this chain is not detachable. It is the new kind of petite chain, woven chain, I would say. It's a lot thinner than my actual rectangular mini. but it's so dainty and beautiful like that, and I think it's just such a nice touch because you obviously get the top handle. So there again, FASHIONPHILE have got their token on it and their card. You cut that off, it's yours to keep, but that's their proof of authenticity. On the back, it is all classic. You have the Mona Lisa smile pocket, and on the front you have your CC turn lock, just like so. Look at this, one crease, shame. Get your finger and rub it out. That's how you can work on creasing anywhere. I've touched new bags in the boutique and they've got creasing. You can't help it. This is leather, and it's lambskin leather at that. It is so supple, it is so soft, it is prone to scratching. So there we go, stuffed just like as if you bought it in the boutique. It's so beautiful. So this is the new bags. So you have the microchipping, which you can see there, which has got the CC logo on it. Only read by Chanel. So that's your bag. That is your authenticity right there. But that is what this microchip is for, which is so good for counterfeit. Trust me, I just did I did an interview press release for Forbes. Ding. And they were asking me about how do we know it's authentic, counterfeit, fake bags, do I ever support it? The world of counterfeit and fake, it's not about the bag. It's not about, you know, oh, you could just get that fake and it looks the same. It's not about that. It's about what the counterfeit industry funds underneath, okay? It's the underworld, it is the dark world, it is the dark web, it is horrible, it is trafficking, it is just the dark underworld. Don't be a part of it. So they are all the features of this beautiful top handle mini rectangular flap by Chanel in the beautiful black lambskin. Let's stand up and give you a little mod shot. Look at me with my mod shots. Who am I? We've got all this space now, girl. It's happening. Okay, so top handle, absolutely tiny. I wouldn't try shoving it on my wrist. That is really, I mean, you wouldn't do that. Right, so top handle, perfect. I did get asked if you can tuck the chain in. It is not removable. If you did want to tuck it in, you can. However, it will rub on the lambskin on the side. I personally wouldn't do that permanently, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could. You flip it under and you put it inside your bag and shut it up like so. However, see, I wouldn't personally do it because I know how delicate lambskin is. But there it is. Dang. Nice. So if you're carrying it, it's tiny. It is so tiny, but if you're carrying it by hand, that is what that would look like. Then on the shoulder, so there we go. It's got quite a nice drop. Again, I'm ginormous. So, you know, 5'8". It's hitting me right on my hip there. So I would say for petite girls, it'd probably be quite long, but you can get the chain hooks that hook up the chain to make it smaller, shorter, sorry. So you do have that option. But then obviously for a tallie like me, to crossbody, it's hitting me okay. I mean, it's short. And if you are a more petite size, this will hit you really nicely, which is really, really cute. But look at that. It is so cute. Yay! That is it for my double unboxing from FASHIONPHILE. Again, I would like to thank them for today's sponsor and sponsorship partner. I will have more videos to come featuring them and just going over them. So, in saying that, please go ahead and leave me questions below relating specifically to fashionphile.com. Anything you want to know, anything you want me to go over, any little finite details you want to know, any nitty-gritty questions, maybe you've had a not so good experience, maybe you've had a great experience. All of it is important, and these prices, okay, it's important to share. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my double unboxing from FASHIONPHILE today. I'm so glad to be back in my house and in my new studio. I hope you can tell I'm on like cloud 9. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and wish to do so, there is a button below, guys. I would super appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Giving us thumbs up on YouTube is so important now. It just shows we're in good standing and you like our content. I hope everybody is staying safe and doing well, guys. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.